Hi, and welcome to Sunday Morning Joy for the week of April 18, 2021. This week, as every week, we have a diverse group of performers performing a wide variety of musical genre. We feature local musicians from London, Ontario, and the region around us in southwestern Ontario. Our artists are either from within or allied to the LGBTQ2+ community. So sit back and enjoy this week's offerings of Sunday Morning Joy. Let me introduce you to Jordy B. Now, if you've watched the show before, he probably looks familiar to you, and you'll say, well, that's Jordan Baldwin, and you're right. But Jordan has adopted the name Jordy B for promoting his work online. So you can find him on YouTube under Jordy B. And he's still on Facebook as Laundry Room Covers, a name he's adopted because that's the room in which he creates and produces his music. The song he's singing for us today was inspired because of his laundry room surroundings. The song is called Dirty Laundry, and the lyrics are plays on words having to do with the onerous chores of doing laundry, and of course the idea of airing our dirty laundry. He told me this piece isn't necessarily autobiographical, but that he tends to cherry-pick ideas and themes from experiences over the years and mix and mash them together. So here he is, Jordy B. singing Dirty Laundry.
Don't go leaving me there on a Sunday morning, left with only your scent on my bed sheets. Don't go leaving me there on a Sunday morning, waiting up for a text or a message. Please wash me away with your dirty laundry on a clothesline outside. I'm not too dry, I've been hot and cold, left in the bowl, but just wanna know if you're there for me, I'm there for you. And truth be told, I got dirty laundry too, but I got nothing to hide. And I know I'm just as scared, but doesn't mean that I won't try to make you happy. It's happy. There'll be twists and turns and tumbles on the super cycle ride. Let's share a dirty laundry. I got my Tide Pod ready to go. Don't go leaving me there on a Tuesday afternoon, 'cause you're scared of a little commitment. Don't go leaving me there on a Tuesday afternoon, 'cause your ex was a little delinquent. Please don't wash me away with your dirty laundry on a clothesline outside. Hung out to dry, I've been hot and cold, left in the bowl, but just wanna know if you're there for me, I'm there for you. And truth be told, I got dirty laundry too, but I got nothing to hide. And I know I'm just as scared, but doesn't mean that I won't try to make you happy. It's happy. There'll be twists and turns and tumbles on the super cycle ride. Let's share our dirty laundry. I got my Tide Pod ready to go. Don't go leaving me there on a Friday evening when you break down and start to flounder. Don't go leaving me there on a Friday evening. All I want is to encounter things together. Please don't wash me away with your dirty laundry on a clothesline outside. Hung out to dry, I've been hot and cold, left in the bowl, but just wanna know if you're there for me, I'm there for you. And truth be told, I got dirty laundry too, but I got nothing to hide. And I know I'm just as scared, but doesn't mean that I won't try to make you happy. It's happy. There'll be twists and turns and tumbles on the super cycle ride. Let's share our dirty laundry. I got my Tide Pod ready to go. Oh, oh, please don't wash me away with your dirty laundry on a clothesline outside. hung out to dry. I'm in hot and cold, left in the bowl, but just wanna know if you're there for me, I'm there for you. And truth be told, I got dirty laundry too, but I got nothing to hide. And I know I'm just as scared, but doesn't mean that I won't try to make you happy. It's happy. There'll be twists and turns and tumbles on the super cycle ride. Let's share our dirty laundry. I got my Tide Pod ready to go.
As you know, one of the objectives of Sunday Morning Joy is to help promote local productions of music and local musicians. One place that has been providing music for our community throughout this pandemic is the Aeolian Hall in London. The Aeolian Hall has created the Phoenix Sessions, where musicians like the Phoenix can rise out of the ashes and begin to soar again. The goal of the Phoenix Sessions is to reignite live music and get artists on stage, technicians behind the soundboard, and our patrons on their feet listening to extraordinary talent in extraordinary times. In the comfort of your own home, you are able to watch concerts, at least one per week, which feature a wide variety of artists, many from within our community, but also those from elsewhere. From classical to jazz, rock to country, bluegrass to folk, the sessions aim to bring music back into your home and into your hearts. And it only costs $20 per month. There are a total of 5 productions in April, and in May there will be 8 new productions on both Friday nights and Sunday afternoons throughout the entire month. Let me say that again, 8 amazing concerts for $20. So go to Aeolian Hall to find out more. Visit their website, aeolianhall.ca/Phoenix. Be careful of the spelling of Aeolian. It's A-E-O-L-I-A-N. We are going to feature 2 performances from the Phoenix Sessions on our show today. The first is from a lovely concert performed by 2 extremely talented local musicians, Gina Ferrugia and Peter Carl. Gina Ferrugia is a jazz musician and educator from southwestern Ontario who studied voice, violin, and arts admin at the University of Waterloo and started her career in Hamburg, Germany. She has performed on a train, on the roof of a car, a Christmas parade float, a riverboat, and on a fire truck. She regularly performs with jazz and big bands, country bands, church gigs, and contemporary multidisciplinary projects. And she often performs with Peter Carl. The 2 of them come armed with an eclectic taste in music, and they love it when music genre lines are blurred. Throughout his undergraduate degree at the Don Wright Faculty of Music at Western University, Peter Carl actively sought out diverse musical projects to hone his craft as a musician. Trained as a classical guitarist, Peter served as guitarist and rhythm section leader with the Western University Jazz Ensemble. He's also a conductor, having served at the 2014-15 Western Chamber Ensemble as director under the tutelage of conductor Alain Trudel. He has been a producer, music director, conductor for several productions at Theatre Western. When there isn't a pandemic, Peter performs and leads various styles of groups around and in London. And he's also a teacher and mentor here in town. Peter has created a number of productions on the Aeolian stage, including a tribute to Miles Davis, The Police, and David Bowie. Today, Gina and Peter are going to perform My Romance, a delightful, well-known piece by Richard Rodgers and Lawrence Hart.
Well, Peter and I are really pleased that you're welcoming us into your homes right now. And we've picked some pretty great music, don't you think?
I should think so, yeah.
So, do you want to let's just get started. They want music. My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't have to have a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't have to have a castle hiding in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make the most fantastic dreams come true. My romance doesn't need a thing but you. Doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle hiding in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make the most fantastic dreams come true. My romance, my romance, my romance doesn't need a thing but you.
Hi, my name is Naomi Nadia, and I am the community advocate for Pride London Festival. The community advocate position entails me getting information from the public and relaying that information to the board members. This is a separate position that the persons don't go to the board members with the questions. If they have any type of concerns or conflict, they come directly to me. I will be able to represent you. I will be able to speak on behalf of you, and I will make your community very proud.
Perhaps the person we see most often on this show is Clark Bryan. That's simply because he's the hardest worker at getting performances out there. If you follow him on YouTube or Facebook, you can see that he has countless performances online. He's also the mastermind behind Aeolian Hall and all of the work that they are doing for our community. Today he is performing a piece called Odeon, subtitled Tango Brasileiro, or Brazilian Tango, by the wonderful Brazilian composer Ernesto Nazaré. There are two observations I've made recently. One is that we have featured quite a bit of Brazilian music and Brazilian musical styles on our show. The other is that when I look at our audience online, after Canada and the US, the largest audience comes from Brazil. So I'm going to take a moment to welcome our Brazilian guests. Bem-vindo a todos os nossos amigos brasileiros. Esperamos que vocês estão gostando do nosso show. Queremos que saibam que amamos sua música maravilhosa e queremos celebrá-la com vocês. Clark is going to introduce more about this wonderful piece in English by this Brazilian composer, Ernesto Nazaré.
Hi everyone. I have a lively dance for you tonight by the Brazilian composer Ernesto Nazaré. Nazaré was born in 1863 and died in 1934. He's from Rio de Janeiro, and he took a combination of Brazilian rhythms and inspiration from music and mixed it with European traditions, African traditions, and even the American ragtime. This piece is called Odeon, which is a theater he played in around 1920 as the pianist there. And I just thought it would be a nice, fiery thing to play for you. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. And thanks again for listening.
Jonathan Geisbers is neither a stranger to the London and area music scene, nor to Sunday Morning Joy. We are privileged to have him back here again. This time he is performing another original song put together for a virtual exhibition for a class at Queen's University, where he is working on an education degree. Normally we put together a video for you, but this time you will only see an illustration that Jonathan drew, and you will hear him performing his piece called Ganymede. The Greek myth of Ganymede was the inspiration for this piece. The song also became a response to the Vatican's decree on refusing to bless same-sex unions, which happened the day he wrote it. Ganymede was a beautiful young prince who was carried off by Zeus to serve as his cupbearer and lover for eternity. Jonathan used elements of Ganymede's myth to reflect his own origin story. Here's what Jonathan says about his composition. When I started writing it, different parts of Ganymede's myth would come out in the lyrics, and then other lyrics would evolve that felt more reflective of my own story. So they both kind of blur together. I've always loved how queer Greek mythology can sometimes be. Zeus had many lovers, many male lovers. I imagined what it would be like, in a way, to be rescued by Zeus as Ganymede was. He swooped down in the form of an eagle. I imagine the feeling of that flight in the climax of the song. Jonathan sings and plays in this video. He is assisted by Lucas Siverns on the cello. Jonathan Geisbers, Ganymede.
Scorned by the men who dared to speak for those above. Over the fields I ran, planting seeds of dreams. I didn't even know the names of dreams no one would dare to even speak of. I tempted the gods, growing curious of their games. I played the odds, begged for them to grant me grace. Grant me grace. He parted the clouds and looked down upon my face, took my empty hands in his warm embrace, and he called me divine. Oh, won't you show me love till the end of time? Show me love till the end of time. Show me love till the end of time. end of time. Show me love till the end of time. Oh, won't you show me love till the end of time.
When you look at yourself in 5-10 years, what do you want to see when you look in the mirror? Do you want to see them or do you want to see you?
The other day I pulled out a composition called Spring Comes Early by a friend of mine, Mark Hayes. The next day I went out with my camera and took some photos which depicted the early signs of spring. So I decided to put them together in a montage, and that's what you're getting today. Spring Comes Early, written by Mark Hayes, performed and photographed by yours truly. I promised you earlier that you would be getting 2 performances from the Aeolian Hall Phoenix Sessions. Well, here's the other one. Don't forget to visit Aeolian Hall to find out more. One of the best known names in the London and Southwestern Ontario music scene is Sarah Smith. Sarah has 5 studio albums and 2 live albums, as well as regularly released standalone singles and music videos. If I was to go through all of Sarah's accomplishments, we would be here all day. I will summarize some details and recommend that you visit her at sarahsmithmusic.com to find out more. Music is Sarah's full-time passion. When there isn't a pandemic, she tours prolifically, playing around 300 dates per year in Canada, the United States, and in Europe. Along the way, she has shared the stage with artists including Carol Pope, Sass Jordan, Biff Naked, M. Greiner, Joel Plaskett, David Wilcox, 5440, and many others. Whether it's just her and her acoustic guitar or her full band, she is simply a mesmerizing performer. Her social activism includes playing shows and sharing her story in support of the Canadian Mental Health Association, Addiction Services of Thames Valley, My Sister's Place, ANOVA, and Vanier Children's Services. Sarah has won many awards throughout her career. She was named Best Adult Contemporary Artist at the Toronto Independent Music Awards and has earned multiple honors at the Jack Richardson or Forest City London Music Awards, including the Rock and the Singer-Songwriter Awards. In this Phoenix Sessions performance, Sarah has chosen a piece from her first album called Shine Bright. Enjoy this amazing talent who we in this area of Ontario are so proud of, Sarah Smith.
Now, when I first came in this hall, the first show I played in this hall, Aeolian Hall, I remember it very well because this to me was the size of a stadium. It's a beautiful stage, and it seats about 325 people, I believe. It might have changed since then. 2012 was the year, and it was the release of my very first CD. The name of the CD was Stronger Now. And it was June of 2012, and I remember it was sold out. There were people in the balconies, and there were people in the front, and all the chairs were packed, and I saw my mom and dad in the audience, and I saw my grandparents, and I saw my friends, and I saw other family members, and I saw people from really far away here to support me. And I walked out on the stage, and I just felt this amount of energy I've never felt before, ever in my life. And this place has magic in it, and the memory that I hold of this place is magical. So thank you, Aeolian Hall, for having me here as a part of your Phoenix Sessions series. Christoph doing sound, and our friend doing the lights. What's your name again? Dave doing lights. So thanks, Clark and Brian and everybody here at Aeolian for having me as a part of this. Make sure you guys register for more of these shows because they're just going to get better and better and better as they go. I'm just really happy to be here for the first one. Back to that night in June 2012 when I walked on that stage. This song here was the final song of our show. It's also on the Stronger Now CD, and I'm going to play it just to remind myself of what it felt like to be on this stage that night. Shine Bright. This is about ridding yourself of your ego and living out of your truth and letting your true light shine. I need a reminder, so I'm going to sing it. Made it known that you wanted it all. You told me back and forth, you made my head swell. You told me I was the most beautiful girl. Introduced me to the rest of the world. Oh yeah, the rest of the world. Oh yeah, share the darkness. shine bright, shining bright. Pointed me in the direction of fame. For all the wrong reasons I've been playing this game. Told me I was the most talented girl. Let the world hear my words. Oh yeah, hear my words. Oh, yeah, shed the darkness and move into the light. Watch this place come alive. Yeah, did it your way, then did it feel right? Watch your light shine bright. Oh, shine bright. Let it out. Shine bright. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll try to get out of my head. Open up my life. Do all that you said. Come out of the thick. The smoke is gonna clear. Shed the darkness and move into the light. Watch this place come alive. Yeah, did it your way, then did it feel right? Watch your light shine bright. Oh, shine bright, shining bright, shining bright. If you're feeling that light and you're feeling that hope right now, please pass it on, because some people are not in that space. Thanks for having me. Have a good ride. All right? Have a good night and a good week and everything else you got. All right? Oh yeah, that note right there. Woo. Thank you.
At the end of each show, I always feel like we've had the chance to experience so much simply because of the wide variety of styles and the diversity of our musical performers. This episode was no exception. So I hope you are enjoying Sunday Morning Joy. Please tell your friends about us and please support your local artists. We strongly encourage you to at least find out more about the Aeolian Hall Phoenix sessions, which are taking strides to keep the London and area music scene alive. Visit aeolianhall.ca/Phoenix and check your spelling. If you are able to, sign up for this amazing series. It only costs you $20 per month and it's worth 100 times that. We'd also like you to support the Pride London Network, which provides a social, artistic, and community voice for our LGBTQ2+ community and our allies. Go to pridelondonnetwork.com to view all of the programming available to you. We've had some amazing special features in the past, and some outstanding presentations will be coming up in the future. For example, for the International Transgender Day of Visibility, there were some outstanding interviews online, and they're still there, so you can still see them. And on April 26th, we will be celebrating Lesbian Visibility Day. This is yet one more way that you can help to support your community. So that's our show for today. We'd love to hear from you. If you have any comments or feedback or suggestions, or you want to be on the show, or you know someone who should be on the show, just contact me, rod@pridelondon.ca. And we hope to see you again next week on Sunday Morning Joy. Until then.